Wow, he's hiding.
Come back to the comfy seats.
Comfy seats. Nice.
I'm like the 3 Santa.
Good job, Scott.
Oh,
Dropping
Ooh.
by with some awesome stuff.
What is that?
Just got
Ooh,
the, NES edition
there's the
release,
NES 3DS.
we
Oh,
literally just got it in. And no
that
one
is so cool.
cracked this thing yet. I just had to show it off really quick because
I've seen you looking around the office with these, but
it's totally awesome.
this is
Yeah,
cool.
it just came in the mail, and I feel like now's the time. We gotta open this thing up,
We
right?
need to open
This
it
is
up.
Oh god, they get to unbox it.
Let's open this thing up and check it out. This thing was just announced basically like 2 days ago, right?
Okay.
It is amazing. I feel almost bad kind of opening this thing.
Is it like a finders keepers thing? Do we get to hang on
You
to
don't.
this?
You do not get to keep it.
Oh.
What if I run really
You
fast and I hit it really
I think
well?
I think that might ruin your whole plan with the whole.
I'm sure
stealing it
everybody
thing. I
watching
think
at home will
everybody
keep my
knows.
secret.
Oh, that looks so. Oh god,
Super messy here and just
it's gonna be so good.
stuff. Even though this packaging is
Pretty sweet.
super awesome.
That is so cool looking.
Um,
I would buy it, but
check it
I
out.
want a new 3DS instead.
I have a serious hardware problem, I think.
Oh my
I don't know how
god.
many
Oh
more
my
we've
god.
yet, but I think at least one more now.
This is the hardware itself.
Oh, can't see it. Good job.
I mean, look at it. It's incredible. So one thing that I didn't really realize about it is that it has this crazy kind of gunmetal color. I don't know if you guys at home can see that, but it's like a
That's so cool.
silvery,
Yeah.
gunmetal-y kind of silver to it.
I want it, but I want to save up for the new 3DS.
And the red
XL.
buttons,
The stylus
which
is
are
actually
totally
red
awesome.
too.
Red stylus. over here.
Red stylus. That's
Amazing.
different.
This is actually the first time I've seen one of these in person.
That is a little bit
Check
different.
that out. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
That is,
it's
the paint job's awesome. It's,
it's
really
hot.
flat
It's
on
really
there.
hot. Yeah.
People are saying that
Or anything. I don't even know how they did
At
it.
first.
It's not raised at all.
How amazing is that? Anyway, we just got this thing in, and I feel like
Lit.
I had to share it with the world because it's incredible.
Interesting.
I love this color. It's almost like a darker purplish kind of
Looks
gray in
slick.
the back too. Anyway, amazing. Love this thing. I know. No, you don't know. You do
No,
not get to
but
take that.
It's so nice.
So I have other things.
Ooh.
I have other
I
things
guess
to
I'll
share.
give this back for now. Just
Also,
since we're on camera.
Ooh, is that the Kyogre and Groudon?
you guys can have it. I know that they're gonna make me get that.
Yeah,
back
somebody
at-
has
at
to
the end
check
of it.
these things out when we're done.
So check these out.
Ooh, they're the Smash Brothers ones. Oh, those are the Smash Brothers.
Really super awesome.
Ooh,
Oh,
I want the blue one.
So let's
Blue.
crack this open. Again,
So many cool designs. I want it, but I already have one.
pictures that we
so yeah, I
got.
have seen some pictures. We have lots of chargers now.
That's good, actually. I've got a charger, I think, in every room of my apartment now, just in case.
always,
I have like 20 chargers over here, so it's a big
So-
problem.
That going.
That is the big
How do
problem.
you even choose between these things?
It's kind of like that first Pokemon decision you had to make, you know? It's like, are you going to go blue or red?
Oh, I have such a
You
hard
go
time
from
with these
there.
things. I don't do well with choices. Oh wow.
I don't do well with choices, so I just get both.
On the box, you
I'm
can
crazy.
see that it's got that kind of awesome red, but it's also got this kind of black and white
Oh,
art
that's
that's on there.
lit.
But when you see it in
Check that
person,
out.
it's crazy. I haven't
So here you go.
Fingerprints.
Side by side.
seen these things yet. I don't know if you can kind of move it and see how it is a little bit shimmery.
So
It's
shiny.
Shiny, like it's shinier than the regular. red and blue.
I want it.
Yeah, it is like more of a glossy
And
style,
inside, the standard.
more
style
glossy
of
style
buttons.
thing. But it also has a Smash logo right on the back, which is a really
Yeah.
cool little detail on there.
Oh, that is so awesome.
I don't
It's
know.
super
I think
shiny, and it looks really nice with the gray and the characters.
I think I chose well. I think I like
Yeah.
the red one.
This is good. We don't have to
You
fight
like the
now.
bloom? we could
Wait,
fight.
no. Go away.
We could fight for these.
Go away.
For you.
In Smash. Ethan over here,
You also
who's going
can't
to be
steal them on camera.
in the next segment, loves these things. He's kind of a hardware
No one will
fiend.
know where they went to.
Especially old school hardware. I have to really watch the NES one from that, but really cool design on these. A lot of new characters.
Slick.
You know, Little Mac and Killager on there, all kinds of stuff.
Killager.
These things look really good. Well, Samus is my other one.
Oh, so you're covered.
That's
Good.
not my new one, which is Fit Trainer. But these are really cool. Anyway, I just wanted to drop by and show these things off. I think that they're
Awesome.
looking really cool. I have
Wow,
to say
these
that
turned out great.
I have to say that this though, I don't know,
Yeah.
like it's hard.
Smash is cool,
hard to
but
beat.
that is really good.
Yeah,
That's
it's
pretty
amazing.
cool.
So I'm just dropping by. I think we have these guys are set up for our next segment right now.
Yeah,
Actually, no, they're busy talking, which they
They
shouldn't
will
be.
get
But
set
Scott over here, the guy who's literally on this camera right now,
Mhm.
is going to be playing. Why don't you talk a little bit about what our next segment is going to be?
Yeah, actually, it ties in really well to these for a couple of reasons. Partly because...
And also, well, these, too.
Yeah.
Actually, all of these.
Yeah, because it's one of our new characters in Smash, who is also a retro classic. We've got Megaman. And Scott, besides being one of our AV wizards here in the Treehouse, is super good at Megaman.
He's also an actual wizard. But
really?
in addition, yes.
Yeah, sweet. So Scott, actual wizard, also gaming wizard.
Also gaming
Did she
wizard.
just say damn?
Megaman 7, which is actually going to be coming out for Wii U and Nintendo.
Mega Man 7.
So that's some good stuff.
That's not random.
Major announcement right there. Mega Man 7 coming to eShop.
And he's going to be playing and showing us some tips and tricks. So folks who aren't familiar with Mega Man, folks who just want to know how to kick a little extra butt in Mega Man, he's going to show you how to do it because he spent a lot of time on these games.
And this is an awesome one too. So we're going to kick it over to these guys right now. At least whenever they get their mics on. I know these mics are really hard to get on, you guys. It's really tough,
They go
but
behind
do
your
your
ears.
best.
It's a little weird.
They do. I'm going to kick it over to you guys. Audrey, Ethan, Scott, you guys ready to go?
We got it.
All
Thanks,
right.
Ass.
Awesome.
Have fun, you guys.
Steelers later.
Thanks.
All right, so I'm here with Ethan Stockton, Scott Olsen. We're going to play some.
I
Megaman 7.
definitely have
Great.
the
Before you jump into
emails on from
everything,
Nintendo, so
Megaman
I should be getting
we're gonna break
codes.
down who Megaman is, for those who don't know.
As long as I got platinum, which I'm pretty sure I did. So, cool.
So Megaman himself was
Yes.
created by Dr. Light, year 20XX. Basically, he was Dr. Light's crowning achievement.
Metroid shirt, Ridley
Artificial
confirmed.
robot.
Good job.
He's got a conscience, he's got a heart. He's just an all-around good guy, a good man even. So now he's gonna go save the world. Let's
Yeah,
do it.
let's do it. So we have a restore point set up here for right before the Robot Museum, and
Yeah.
this takes place after you've beaten the first 4 Robot Masters in the game.
Yep.
Restore points.
You must leave now, Mega Man.
Scott is one of our guys in the Treehouse AV department who puts
Poor
together a lot
you.
of video for the virtual console releases. So
Yeah,
Ethan and I
sure.
would never use restore points.
No, of course not.
Not ever.
No restore points.
We'll wait till that point.
So go
Silly.
ahead. And this stage is super cool for any fans who know the series. The music itself is a throwback to the old games. There's
Yeah.
some tunes in here from Mega Man 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
And you
Uh-oh.
can see different
One got
Robot
out.
Masters in the containers. There's Pharaoh Man, Heat Man.
It's like,
Mhm.
I've killed you and I've killed you.
Yeah, no big thing.
and encased you in glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Wily shows up, just as he's escaping with Gus
Is that-
Man here from Mega
Yeah,
Man 1.
that's what I thought.
That's how I called Wiley when you see those eyebrows go like that.
Yeah.
Oh, bye Guts, man. I remember
Well,
you.
sends-
He uses the same old spaceship
Yeah.
throughout the series.
You know if
If
it
you had a
works.
spaceship, would you
What
do
is that thing?
So he sends us this clown thing, which I like to believe is kind of the precursor to Clown Man in Mega Man 8.
I think
There's such
Wily
things, seriously?
decided maybe the head shouldn't pop off, and so they decided to modify that later. What we're
Yeah.
using here is we're using the Danger Wrap, which is
Right.
from one of the previous Robot Masters. And in using this, you can just destroy this guy really quick.
Right.
No problem.
That was easy looking.
Danger Wrap is that it's actually one of Mega Man's moves.
Yes.
Although I also thought Mega Man originally was
Yeah,
pretty
finally.
easy, but it wasn't.
Finally. We'll be playing some of that later.
Some of that.
So one of the things in this game, after you finish each stage, Mega Man comes back to Dr. Light. In
Or
the previous
Papa Light,
games,
like,
yeah, or Papa Light,
Right.
whatever, you know. And they have a little chat about, hey, what's going on, or tell him about the weapon that he got. You know, here he came home just so Dr. Light could say, hey, get back out there and get to work.
It's never enough.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Never
enough.
enough.
He's hard to
Daddy.
please.
Yeah.
And I mean, right away you jumped in and we got to see the
Oh,
classic
well,
Mega Man.
now you get
uh,
4 more.
Which, you know, they really put into games, which was going into a stage, making your way
Turbo
through
Man.
the boss, getting a power, and then using that power.
That
later
remix
to
music.
Beat other bosses
Crap.
really easily, make your way through stages easier than you could before. It's almost, I kind of want to call it like an RPG mechanic because your character is progressing and getting new powers, but a lot of games went on to use this.
Yeah, and each boss is weak to a specific power.
Right.
And that's one of my favorite things about Mega Man is that you can play however you please. You can choose which boss you want to go after first. You can choose whichever abilities you want to get through the stage using, or you can not use any abilities at all.
Right.
And just go cold,
And
Buster only.
that's totally up to you.
It's totally your
Yeah.
choice.
One of the cool things in this stage here, these little pylon guys. So I'll
Right.
switch off here. They're normally invincible against the regular Mega Buster, but again, we bring out that Danger Wrap, and you can
Yep.
just throw them in a bubble and just send them out.
And what I love, in like
And he
my favorite
pops.
game series, Mega Man 2 or Mega Man 3 for the NES, and at the time, you didn't have shoulder buttons,
Yeah.
those L and R buttons, so you had to go into a menu like that every time you wanted to switch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Saw it for a second.
quick
That was
throwback
Rush.
here.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was that?
So this is the Super Adapter, and this was actually shown in Mega Man 6 for the first time, where
Okay.
Rush and Mega Man just kind of merged to become, more than meets the eye, if you will.
Yes.
And so here, this gives us the ability to use his jetpack.
Okay.
Cool.
And this is unlocked because we found the rush circuits. We're going to see here later.
All
We're
right.
going to have a little cameo from someone who's going to call it out. And when you have all 4 of those letters from the first 4 Robot Masters, you unlock the ability here. And speaking of
Oh, that's
rush
cool.
abilities, we're going to actually use them a second time
Right.
and use a new one for Mega Man 7 Rush Search.
It seems like
It's
there's.
Senior Rush. He's so cute.
I know he's
Let's just
adorable.
take a moment to look at how amazing that dog is.
That's-
Okay, I feel
mean,
better.
This
Let's go.
series has always been
Yeah.
known for cuteness. Like back in the original games on the NES, that was the thing that always wowed me as a kid. Was just like how good the bosses
Yeah.
looked. They had this really unique cartoony style to
That's a
them.
personality.
And I knew Rush from the NES games. I actually haven't.
Yeah, site maintenance on Club Nintendo.
So it seems like
I've been trying to get on to make sure,
Yeah.
but
expanded more.
Yeah,
Know that
definitely.
whistle. That's Proto Man.
Here comes Proto Man, and he's the robot made before Mega Man.
Right.
Yeah, he was actually the prototype robot before Mega Man.
Mhm.
But
haha, I
He's
get
got
it.
the chip on his
he was a
shoulder.
little kooky. He
Does.
ran off, presumed dead, and then Dr. Wily got a hold of him, and that never leads to any good.
Right.
He used that technology to make Sniper Joe, which, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
bad news for
Right.
everyone.
You know so much about Mega Man. It
My
astounds me.
brain explodes with mega knowledge.
Oh, just to go back, that power up we got with Rush Search was actually the Rocket Punch upgrade.
Okay.
And we're going to see that in one of the later stages. It allows the Rocket Punch attack when you're using the super adapter to heat seek a little bit when you're fighting enemies.
Right.
And then we're going to actually put that to use when we get to Shade Man stage.
Like we've mentioned yet, is one of the really cool things about this game in particular is that
It's cool.
all Mega nerds like us know that Mega Man games have this really cool, crazy story going through all
Right.
of
Yeah.
them. But if you're not really paying attention, you can sort of miss it. They all stand
the
alone
action
really
is
well.
kind of the main
But this
attraction.
game actually continues directly from Mega Man 6.
Yeah.
At the end of Mega Man 6, Dr. Wily gets his comeuppance. He ends up in jail, probably where he belongs, but he had fell safe in place. Of course he did. He's evil. They do those things.
Right.
So if he didn't get in contact with these 4 robots after a certain amount of time, they'd come and bust him out and then they'd go be all wily together.
Mhm.
And that's
Okay.
what happens.
That's where we're
So
at.
it's like a
That's where we are
big,
now.
That boss back
I don't
there,
know, it's just a big open game
Mega Man boss is a huge
from
robotic
old
semi-truck that
villains.
shoots, mini flying
It's pretty cool.
semi-trucks out of its mouth.
Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say my favorite semi-truck ever.
yeah, it's probably
Think so.
up there, top 3 at least. So where are we at now?
It's
So
a
we are
Turbo
Turbo
Man.
Okay.
And we're going to be using the
That's
Mega
cool.
Buster on him. We don't have his weakness quite yet. Just kind of
Okay, so you're just going plain Mega Buster.
Mm-hmm. And the trick with this
All
guy, I had so
Mega.
much trouble with him when I was practicing this. And what you're really listening for is the tire squeal.
Yes.
Makes
So
me
right there,
squeal
see how it
for
starts? Then you
That's
kind of pause
cool.
For a second, you jump. And it makes it so
Creative
much easier.
boss.
And when I was first playing him, I was actually listening to that engine rev he does, because I thought
Right.
that was the telltale sign. And like you were saying, it's one of those things you just kind of play the bosses over and over.
And that's really the wonderful thing about Mega Man boxes. When you first go up against them, you're like, this is impossible. There's no way to beat this.
Right.
And then once you finally get the hang of it, it's like a piece of cake.
And I don't know. For me, that was the feeling of accomplishment old games gave you was you really feel like, you know,
Because
once
there's like
you
no save data or
encounter
anything.
the boss, it's impossible, shuts you down numerous times, and then you've done something when you've learned
There you go.
patterns, memorized
Killed it.
tricks, and you beat it. So
Yeah.
Good
True
job.
Grit right
Yeah.
there.
Exactly.
pay attention, kids.
Good job.
You can learn some.
Learn something new every day.
Turbo Man makes me wonder if Robot Masters
I'll
dream
stop
of
making that
Electric Sheep
womp
Man.
womp sound.
Every day.
Was that a little sci-fi reference?
A little
there?
sci-fi reference, yeah.
It's funny.
So you just absorbed Turbo Man's power.
Yep, we got the Scorch Wheel here. And so he's checking it out with Dr. Light, and Dr. Light's all like, yeah, it does this, but it also does this. The more you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Punch
just
in
be
this cool,
happy
like-
with me for
Why
once
can't
in
you
your
love me
life.
like you love Proto
What do you
Man?
think happened to Proto Man? You didn't encourage him.
You got Scorch Wheel.
So the Scorch Wheel, we're not going to show Slash Man stage in this run, but if we were, you can use the Scorch Wheel there to actually find beat. You can burn some of the trees in the stage, and there's a hidden ladder in there.
The beat
which
is
really
Mega Man's
cool.
bird.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bells him out of trouble, like birds
So-
should do.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's all good birds.
So
Yeah.
let's take our time in Shade Man stage.
Yeah.
And you had something to tell us
Absolutely.
about, I think, before we got into it.
Yeah, well, let me jump in for Shade Man real quick. A little thing. If you hold down the B button
Yeah.
and then press Y when you select the stage,
Yeah.
you get a different theme here.
Right.
Oh, he's such a gentleman. It's like, I'm gonna kill you, but I'm
Bows
gonna
and-
bow about it.
It's a classic.
Shade Man.
Just, old game Easter egg.
I've only played the first Mega Man, but
Yeah.
I like the style. I might pick
Someone
up the other
does it,
ones
they tell
eventually.
their friend, he tells their
around
friend.
the playground at
Mhm.
recess time, and,
Yeah.
and then soon everybody knows.
Yeah. And if you listen, you might recognize this is actually a remix of the theme to Super Ghouls and Ghosts
Another classic
No
Capcom
Capcom classics.
series.
Mm,
Also
I
has
think I've heard
amazing
about it, but
zombie robots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the leaf shield.
You gotta wonder how much time you spent like making the robot look decrepit. Let's not make it look new. Let's make it look kind of old. One tip with these guys here. So the first helmet's gonna actually pop off on the third statue, and then after that it's the second statue. So this guy here is gonna say hello, and they're normally invincible until they're open their eyes. And again, we're using so much of the danger wrap here and also the junk shield previously.
There you
Just
go.
like here, you be in a bubble, you go over there.
You bubble them and then blow them up.
It's no problem.
Cool.
Really good life lesson.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate Dr. Wiley's dedication to a theme.
Oh,
in
yeah.
his stages. I mean,
He
you know,
goes all out.
he makes robots, but he's got torn curtains back there. There's some creepy
It's
eyes.
not just
Yeah.
a job, it's a
background.
passion.
It
for
is.
him.
Yeah.
But I want to know the story behind
And
those
maybe a
creepy
lifestyle.
blinky guys in the background.
I know.
They never attack you. They don't
No.
seem to mean any harm.
Yeah.
They're just kind of being creepy and
Yeah.
blinking at you.
And I was thinking about that more. Do you suppose they're robots too?
Whoa.
You may never know.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
It's
Get
just
to the
one of
bottom
those
of that.
questions.
Let us know.
So we're coming up on a sub-boss in this stage.
Uh-oh, small boss.
And the significance of this guy, before I go in, is that depending on how you defeat him determines which way you go on the stage. So you defeat him one way, it opens one path. Defeat him a different way, it opens
Right.
another.
Ah.
And that was something that I think had started to make its way into the series, the sort of like, multiple pathways through a stage, like in some of the X games.
Yeah.
Looks like
which I'd actually
frickin'
thought
if Pac-Man was a
about before this
pumpkin.
was Nintendo.
Yeah.
But you didn't really see that in the early Mega Man games on the NES as much.
It kind of become something with Mega Man staple, even in other series.
Yeah.
You know, Battle Network, Zero. They're
Yeah.
all just tons of hidden secrets and things.
Lots
to
of
find
them.
in the past, so.
And before I finish this guy off, the one thing we're really aiming for here is the core.
Right. Shoot the core.
And that,
Yep.
yeah,
Looks
exactly.
like you got
and
it.
he's gonna take a second. I love that this boss pauses. He thinks and he's like, you know what? I want to blow up over here.
Yeah, I like it over there.
Thoughtful.
And so here we have a Sniper Joe, which Audrey mentioned previously. It's been said that Proto Man was based, well, I should say Sniper Joe was based off of Proto Man when Dr.
Okay.
Wily was fixing him up. And I kind of think this might be just a subtle nod that there's something
Nice.
here. Yeah. And so we're going to go through, and otherwise you wouldn't know. It's just a fake wall.
We'll know if we hear that whistle.
Yeah.
Secrets.
What whistle? Of course, this
Secrets.
was awesome. Has some-
Secrets!
Whistle and that darn stylish
Oop, there was my
smile.
mouse.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Makes all the other robots jealous.
For sure. He's all GQ there. kinda
So,
old.
brother, you are not as weak as I thought.
You want to play some tennis, Mega Man?
Let's see
Probably
which
not.
of us father made us stronger.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Wow, that's your Proto Man, huh? I
How
can
it
dig
sounds
it.
in my
I can
head.
dig it. It's different for everyone to find our own inner Proto Man.
Yeah.
Damn.
So with Proto Man, you can almost
Strong.
get stuck in kind of a pattern here. Every time you throw a charge shot, he'll usually respond with a dash.
Yeah.
He spent too much time getting dressed and not thinking about his pattern.
Yeah.
I like how
Wow.
Sam's being our gameplay counselor from back in the day. Like, he's giving us all the
Back in the day when I
Delightful
played the
Scott.
video games.
Right. Yeah.
Speaking of Scott Wilson sucks at this game. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, really?
calling it out.
Confirmed.
All right.
Back
Okay.
to Mega Man stuff.
All right. Fair
Pro
enough.
tip.
Audrey just had to get that out
Just
there.
had to get that off my
Let
chest.
the world know.
They needed to know. Couldn't lie any longer. You're really wailing on Proto Man now.
I know, I kind of feel bad. Like,
No
I
wonder
feel like I
he
should
doesn't
let
feel
him have a
brotherly
few
love.
hits here to feel better.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
First
man.
you
You're
took
doing
his
all
dad.
right.
God, how
now you're
much-
taking his dignity.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay. Looks
You
like
earned
this
some
fight's
respect,
over.
though.
Maybe
Yeah.
you are the
And again,
superior
still
model
Proto,
Mega
you
Man.
beat him, but he stops the fight. He's
Yeah.
like, you know what? I just don't
Fine,
feel like
just gonna
fighting.
talk
Like,
over
I
it.
could beat
Fine,
you, but
fine.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna stop fighting.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's cool. I'm just,
All right.
I'm over it.
Here,
So
take
what's
this
he
with
giving
you.
now?
So he's
Take
gonna
this
hand
with me.
over, bam, the proto.
The
shield.
shield.
That's
He's totally
very-
gonna use it for his Proto Man cosplay later.
It's gonna be so
It's gonna
good
be
with
so
it.
great.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do with
He's got
it.
a little yellow towel he ties around his neck.
Mhm.
It's
Boy,
okay.
you guys are
Take
Mega
it
Man fan fiction.
and watch your back.
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to say that out loud.
Nice.
So you heard nothing,
That's all right.
world.
So we got
Okay.
the proto shield here. This is cool. This is super iconic. You know, Proto Man's known for this.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now that we have it, we'll
Hmm.
just throw it on here real quick.
Okay.
You get it.
He's
we
so
did.
excited. He's like, yay!
is. Maybe
now
now.
Daddy'll love me.
Exactly. Same thing. So now that we have the shield here, you kind of have the iconic. If you're shooting, you know, when you're not, you can block shots and things like that.
Yeah.
But not when you're running. Interestingly enough.
They're still blinking in the background.
Yeah.
Go home,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Get
The
a
show's
life.
over. You know?
Get a life.
So we're gonna go ahead and.
Nice.
I want to show off the second path, and the
Sure.
fastest way to do that is actually to lose a life here because it'll restart us
Aw.
right before the pumpkin.
It hurts. I
I
can't
know,
watch.
It does.
I
But this
know.
Sniper
Make it
Joe, he's gonna
stop.
be so. I mean, this is making his whole day.
This is
Yeah.
all day. It's
Right
like,
here.
wait till I tell
Finally,
Riley.
I beat the blue bomber.
I did it, you guys. Oh, you came back.
Yeah.
Oh, those extra lives.
That's okay.
Wiley could have spent a little more and given his robots extra lives, but you know.
Okay, so we're back at Pumpkin
That's why I
Boss.
like
And this time we're gonna actually target the eyes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna ignore the core here, shooting what I've always thought of as green pumpkin seeds.
Yeah. They're probably also
Clearly.
robotic.
Whoa. You're gonna sprout all these terrible pumpkin bombs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was a lot quicker.
So this time he's like, fine, I'm just gonna blow up on the right wall. How do you like me now? And left a
Remember
bolt
that,
for
I
us
did
too.
Yeah.
Ah,
So, bolts in this game.
Zombie.
Another thing, Audrey, is this the first
Yeah, so
game
this
that had
was the
bolts?
very
or?
first Mega Man game that had a store. And you use them. I mean, obviously you're a robot. You can
Right.
use bolts as currency. You
Mhm.
don't have any cash or paper money. You're above that. You can use bolts.
what?
That's where it
It's
really
the
fast.
currency of the future,
Yeah.
basically.
I'm
It's
gonna double
currency of the
back.
future.
Yeah,
But yeah,
because there's
You
an extra
got
life
time.
over here, and let's use Rush Coil while we're here.
yeah.
Do it.
So
Bring him out
auto
again.
runs the show.
Aw.
I remember Rush
Can I reach
Coil
it?
from back in the
Oh,
day.
Smash
yeah.
Brothers.
Rush Coil, I'm sorry. Thanks for playing.
That's
Let's move
okay.
on.
Now you made him feel bad.
Poor Rush.
Okay.
Yeah, Rush is his recovery
You
in
know, it's not
Smash
so much about
Bros.
seeds or not, it's
Right.
his present.
So, but yeah, that shop gives you just
Yeah,
one more way to
so-
upgrade Mega Man.
Yeah, Dr.
In
Light
addition
Assistant
to the
auto runs
the
the
weapons
shop,
you get.
and you can buy extra lives, all kinds of cool
Uh oh, getting darker.
Another cool effect of the stage when the clouds move over the moon here, it just sort of darkens everything. That's awesome. And it doesn't affect, it doesn't block everything out. You can still see,
Adds
but
to the mood.
yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful. Makes you wonder why you're fighting it all.
Yeah.
The world's this darn beautiful.
And we just get along. There's so much beauty in the world.
And people
The
say
fact that this game is like that was not announced, it means that there's gonna be games that
One
weren't
one-liner at a time.
Yeah.
previously
Alright, well, we got this
shown
sweet
to
picture of
be
Dr.
talked
Light.
about
And we're gonna use
today.
Rush Search here. This is kind of a...
With his
It's a little bit
aura.
different.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
suppose they added that later, or is that just something he just has if he really focuses hard? Maybe
What
it's
you got, buddy? What do you
it's his
find?
literacy aura.
Dig
He's
it
got
up.
a nice book
It's like
there.
I found this really dashing picture of Wily dressed as Dracula. I
Yeah.
don't know what to do with it.
Oh, I
but-
found this thing.
It's
So
a
this
carburetor.
Is the energy balancer.
Oh,
Okay.
darn.
And this is something that's interesting in the Mega Man X games. It's already built into place in X's systems.
That's what the X is for.
Yeah.
Oh.
Extra special.
Yeah.
So here with the energy balancer, basically if we pick up a weapon capsule, it'll automatically recharge whatever the lowest weapon is. So
Okay,
for instance,
right.
if we grab the capsule right now, the junk shield would
Yeah, yeah,
start
yeah.
to charge. And in the old games, you had to actually highlight it manually, kind of
Yeah,
select.
Yeah,
there was a
you
whole
would.
Separate little power up that you had to get that would recharge your weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
And now here's Base. who-
Damn.
Yeah, pretty much the most awesome Mega Man.
I was
character.
careless. I
Yeah.
feel
Just
so
my opinion,
stupid
but
to
it's
have been
that.
defeated
Base
so
Base
is
easily.
is pretty
robotic
sweet.
dog
Base
treble.
is robotic
Yeah.
wolf.
They were a little
Sorry.
ballsy back then. The wordplay.
Dog, wolf, tiger. It's something.
They're all four-legged creatures,
Nice.
but yeah, I love Base. He's really cool.
Keep
He-
these times and games
Yeah.
I will say.
in
He shows up
mind.
earlier in the game as
Bayonetta
trying to
2,
stop
Hyrule
Dr.
Warriors,
Light, and then
Captain
here he's basically
Toad,
just saying,
NES
hey,
Remix,
Dr. Light, it's
and
too tough for
Fantasy
me.
Life.
Shake
We've already
it.
seen Captain Toad and
Right, what should I do? I
NES,
just
and
feel so
apparently
alone.
Mega Man
It's like,
7.
be alone, let's be friends.
in there
Why
somewhere.
don't you go visit Dr.
Then
Light?
they go hug and sing Kumbaya by a
They do.
campfire.
We don't see that, but that happens.
Yeah.
By the thing by the seventh installment that Mega Man would have learned
Yeah.
that some people are trying to trick him and aren't always nice.
But that's
no,
why he's got the heart of gold.
That's right.
Don't
He
ever
always
change
believes.
Mega Man.
Yeah.
Never change.
So
Nice.
we're coming into Shade Man now, and I'm going to break out the Super Adapter.
do it.
Now again, the way that I'm going through this is a little unorthodox. Normally Shade Man's weak against the Wild Coil, which comes
Right.
from Spring Man's.
Looks like a
But we don't
bat.
have that. But
Right.
the Super Adapter, especially with the upgrade we got earlier, see how it kind of follows him a little bit?
You got that homing.
Yeah.
Ah, it homes.
Just does
That's
a ton
cool.
of damage to him, yeah.
He was
He's
so
like,
smug. He's like, I can fly.
I was
gonna
gonna
Yeah.
hang out up here.
He's like, no, seriously, you can't shoot me up here, guys. Come on. We're
Oh,
gonna catch
no.
us.
Wow.
Wow,
there you
look
go.
at Mega Man's face there. He was unhappy.
He's
Not
pretty much
enjoying
in
that.
pain.
Yeah.
He's just throwing him a bone, though. Like, I want this.
Gotta make him feel good,
I
right?
want him
Here we
to
go.
solve
See?
the
Aw.
It's like, oh no. Oh, Shade Man, you are really cool.
Not
Don't
bad.
worry about it, man. Just gonna punch him though. It's fine.
Oh, now it's all.
It's fine.
He felt cool right before it ended.
He
though.
did. He did.
Yeah.
And still, let's remember the bow at the beginning, like we discussed.
Yeah.
Still a
We're all
gentleman.
gentlemen
We can
here.
respect him.
I just gotta say, it is super cool to be playing retro games with you. Scott and
Oh,
I,
man, yeah.
you know, have played retro games at lunch a bunch,
Mhm.
and it's awesome to be able to bring one of these great virtual console, you know, something for virtual console or something onto Treehouse Live.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I mean,
so.
these are the games that made all of us love games, all these retro games.
In fact, I have
What's going
just gotten a little signal
What is
from
that?
a little bird on my shoulder that
It's
this
beat.
game is actually available now
Now.
on the Wii U.
Now.
console.
Right now?
No, like right now.
Wow.
Run,
So it
don't
wasn't,
walk.
but now it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
boy.
awesome.
I would recommend that people go check this out. There's also a bunch of other awesome Mega Man titles. So
Yeah.
if you get this and like it, go grab another one.
Yeah.
It's a great series.
And
Really.
if you get it on Wii U, there are store points. Not that we use them,
No.
No.
but people do.
But you know,
You could.
right now, go on your Wii U, download Mega Man 7, and you can play Treehouse Live at home. You
No
can
thanks,
just
I'm
be
good.
us,
Own
the
Treehouse
home
Live.
version. Yeah.
All right.
So where are we going
We're gonna
next?
stop
We're heading
being
to Spring
goons
Man stage.
now.
Springman. Okay.
Springman.
This is springy. That's
Yeah.
my comments.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
So springy.
Not
That's what
bad.
I'm gassed.
Very original,
Just
Audrey.
ill-tempered sling. Okay, you know what? I felt bad about Rush Coil earlier. Let's
Yeah.
use him here.
Sure.
We don't really need this bolt,
he
but
fails
again,
this
it's
time.
about feelings. There
Yeah.
we go. See,
We want to make
yeah.
sure Rush feels included.
That's right. And again, like we've used the junk shield a lot here, but it's just handy when you want to kind of just blow through a stage because, again, kind of reminds me of the leaf shield from Mega Man
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, the
Or
leaf shield's what I
bubble
said.
that Megaman 2 is also super useful.
Oh, yeah.
So
And that shows a lot of the pits and stuff like that.
Yep.
Wily's fortress.
Uh-huh.
again, with the
Springs.
springs, there's lots of them. It's Springman stage.
Yeah, this is sort of his thing. It's a
There's
nice little fun
springs
house.
today.
Yeah.
Want that one up?
It's kind of cute.
I heard that.
At least someone did.
Look, more springs in the background.
You
in
sit
case you
near me,
didn't know.
you're subjected to my puns
Yeah.
all day. I'm so sorry.
Megaman's helmet on a display
Yeah,
there
I
for
like
some
that he's
reason.
got all these kind of things in the background. Like, let's do springs, but let's also have these high-tech displays.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like, we're gonna
Alright.
think about Mega Man's, helmet and be jealous.
Wily's like, I can't figure out the right way to do it.
None of these little story details we're adding in about
Yeah.
Wily's thought process are
Yeah, for
actually
sure.
in there, by the way.
So
That's all
here's a
us.
cool thing here. I did this.
Yeah.
On spots like this, you can actually use the slide and just skip right over.
Whoa.
And it's kind of a small thing, but a lot of speedrunners will
Yeah.
use this when
Plus,
they go through a portion,
hate
just to
those
go right
guys
over.
down there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there a weapon
Let's
that
have
can
a
take
moment.
those out?
That's a good call. You know,
Okay.
we're gonna bring our old friend, the Danger Rap, out. The Danger Rap. The
Yeah.
Danger Rap. And we're gonna send him over there. You go over there.
Yeah.
Look, his friend's sad now.
Okay.
Well, you
And
can
Oh.
again, we're gonna bring out. Let's bring out the coil. We could use. I normally use the super
Oh.
adapter here. That was a little scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keeping the tension levels
Spikes, in case
Yeah.
anybody doesn't know, are always instant death.
Always.
Yeah.
in Megaman.
Quite.
Or anything,
Um,
really.
And you
Don't
can
jump on spikes.
you can charge weapons too, certain weapons like the Mega Buster. You were doing it earlier,
high. Mm-hmm.
but that's kind of a concession they give you. Like it's not super powerful, but you can charge weapons. So.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of these things weren't in the original Mega Man. They sort of
Right.
added these abilities later
Just
on.
like
You
a little
couldn't
bit at a
slide,
time.
couldn't charge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He grew more powerful.
So by Mega
Growing
Man
Mega
7,
Man.
we get all these sort of innovations they've been adding bit by bit over the series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So coming up here to the top left and jumping on this guy, you can actually rotate him.
Okay.
You're not gonna get a lag?
We will. I'm
Okay.
gonna hang out here. If I jump again, it's gonna rotate in the other direction. I've done that so many times. Where I'll sit here and go, no, I wanted to get, oh, come on. So I wanted to freeze there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this opens up a hidden area over here with another hidden item. This is Otto's
Ooh.
Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
And
does
this
that
goes
do?
back to-
I don't know exactly what that
It
is.
looks
This goes back to
big,
the
but-
store that we mentioned previously.
Okay.
And so that's gonna, we'll show that off later. We'll get to the store at the end of this run here.
Yes.
And that unlocks some hidden items for us. Now we're gonna also use the Rush Jet. So we've used all of Rush's abilities here.
Okay.
And we're just gonna skip over a big portion of
His
this
favorite
stage.
day ever.
Aw.
Yeah.
Useful.
It's so adorable.
So just looks so earnest too.
It'd be a great story, Rush's big day.
Aw.
Oh, fan fiction.
Children's book somebody's
Right.
waiting to write.
I love it.
So Audrey, do you have a favorite
Hmm.
Mega Man title? Just while we're making our way.
Oh goodness. Of all of them, or just the original series?
Okay, you can take one Mega Man game
I'm
to
getting
Desert
excited
Island
now.
with you. Yeah. What is
If I
it?
could take one of
Yeah.
any
Before
of
we
them,
take on split.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
didn't
would
mean to put you on the
probably
spot.
choose Mega Man X, but of the original series, probably Mega Man 2.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm with you on that one too. Okay.
So I'm gonna
Nice.
make this is the scary part of the run.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a restore point here.
Okay.
Nice, nice.
And
Store point's nice and cheap. Cheap.
Yeah.
Nah, it's okay. I use this
Noise crush.
to
This one
be-
point how the noise crush works is it bounces
use
off
that.
walls,
Right.
and then let's use a charge shot so you can see a much larger shot there.
Yeah, yeah.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna fire it
Not bad.
right when I hit this door.
Okay.
And if I'm too early, you're gonna see this effect because I will
Yeah.
charge. And if I'm too late, obviously nothing's
so
gonna
you're-
It
shoot.
shows the beauty
You're
of
creating a
restore.
restore point here, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
so that you can try this again if you need to. And this is something
Yeah.
you weren't able to do with original releases.
Well,
You
'cause
definitely
you
have
have
to go
to
back.
be within a frame
Yeah.
Yeah.
to get this around.
It is,
Basically like
it
a
is
single
literally
frame.
one frame, and I took like
Have
with
to
our
be
capture software here,
precise.
recorded multiple attempts of this, and I was looking and I said, nope, not
Yeah.
that one, not that one, and it's one frame. All right.
Let's
No
do this.
pressure.
Okay.
Mr.
Yeah,
and
no
Mrs.
pressure. Here we go.
Ventura
Oh
watching.
man, this is scary.
Okay.
Oh, on the first try.
Did you get it on the first
Oh,
try?
I did get on the
what?
first try.
That's how you ultimate.
I've never seen you
Good
do that
job.
before. Wait,
That
now what?
was kinda
Wait, wait.
awesome.
Oh.
Spring man.
He's like, what happened there?
Or Spring Man. You never knew what hit.
So
did.
precise.
So
That's
sad.
actually really cool.
I've seen you try like
I know, that was exciting.
10 tries in a row to get that.
This is live, folks.
Yeah, yeah. Just like that magic.
Yeah.
All right, so
So we come back. He said,
Now
tell us about
Daddy
the
will be
coil.
impressed.
Oh
Yeah,
wow,
it's like, "Oh,
coil.
first try." He's like, I mean, I guess that's cool.
Oh.
Could you give Proto Man his shield back? No, he gave that to me. That's mine now.
Learn to share with your brother.
That's right.
so I think I'm getting word that we may have time for a bit more of another stage.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
let's do the
good.
store and then check out Slash Man. Or
Yeah.
Slash Man.
Okay.
I'm like, I
So-
had to double check. Is that?
Yeah, we'll do shop first.
Yeah.
And then maybe check out Slash Man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ethan, you're always thinking about shopping right now.
I am.
Really.
So here we go.
Gotta spend that money.
Here's the thing. I had this
Send
random
them
thought with the
bolts.
shop. Where is it coming from? Like it just sort of comes out of the sky here and lands. Does it hang out in the sky normally, or does it just sort of jump? Maybe it jumps.
The
through
phone's
So it's
vibrating.
invisible in the air,
Yeah.
and then it just falls. Yeah.
Hmm.
Clear.
So here is Otto. We mentioned his bolt earlier, and
Okay.
Megaman's all like, "Bam! We found this in Springman
I
stage."
don't know why
yo."
he left it in Springman stage,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
it's his business.
behind a wall too.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, he just installing
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
a bolt. I can't remember.
Look at
Did
this.
you tell us-
Boom!
Okay.
Action pose. This is
Sure.
his big moment.
Celebratory Japanese flag fam.
Right. I can work at full power, which is sort of sad. Previously, he was kind of just giving it,
Yeah.
half effort.
Yeah.
Shouldn't leave those things around.
This is his motivational bolt.
Yeah.
Using half of the number of volts.
So as he just said,
Bolts.
everything is going to be half price now that he has that upgrade.
Okay.
That's
and
so
we
cool.
can also buy some of the stuff that we've been getting for free. Like here's the rocket punch over here.
So if you
Hyper
had
rocket punch
known
buster.
where those things were with Rush Search, you could come and buy them here.
Or you
Yeah.
can save your bolts
Exactly.
for a rainy day.
Exactly. So the energy equalizer, energy balancer, either way. But yeah, everything's here, which is nice. So in case,
There's beat.
yeah. So it's one of those things where there's what I said. It's not
So
like you can't
long,
miss the
Mega
part. If you
Man.
don't know where to use rush search, you can still
That's
find
pretty cool.
a lot of this
Yeah,
stuff in the
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
But it's just you get it cheaper that way, which is super cool.
So he just slashed prices and now we're going to slash man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
no,
that's
this
a
was
thing.
not
Slash
a transition.
man.
We had planned on this little bonus
Transition.
Yeah,
content,
yeah.
So.
This
Ow.
is great. So no pressure or anything, but I was really bad at this stage, and I did the run multiple times, and every time I do the run, something would go wrong.
You can't
Oh,
know for
God.
yourself.
I know. Well, just sort of throwing it out there, so if something happens,
If it helps you feel more
This
That's right.
is incredible.
Hmm.
I love Jungle Dinosaur Robot stage.
and this is
we all do, I
yeah.
think.
And here's the
Jump.
thing I noticed when I was running through. So you have these logs that you can
Jump.
jump on, right?
Yes.
But if you jump on them right when they
Jump.
first show up, they kind of they have a little give to them, which is rad. So if you wait, see, they just hang out.
Right.
But just having that little extra animation of just as they're kind of coming across the
Yeah.
waterfall there is just
Allows
kind of a
you
nice
to
touch.
link it up.
Yeah, that made me nervous. I'm gonna bring the super adapter. This is like my little safety thing. Oh, but it's too small of a platform. There we go. There we go. It's good.
Mhm.
It's good. Whenever I lack confidence, I like to bring out the super adapter
like
because
to
it makes the
throw
jump
your
so much
dog.
easier.
Yep.
I know.
It's just that.
It's
that
fine.
fail-safe.
It's fine.
Never give him access to Lassie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wonder what they're gonna play next.
We're all a little
Yeah, we're just gonna
traumatized.
skip over
It's
that
okay.
guy.
Keep going.
Okay, I'm gonna make another restore point right here.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
God.
try something. I was never able to actually get this together.
That doesn't mean
I was, but it was
Doesn't.
inconsistent. I'm gonna use the rush jet, and we're gonna skip over this whole section.
You know we're on your side.
So using the rush jet, yeah, this is not good. Okay, so we're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out.
That
It's
was
all good.
actually
It's all
You got
good.
hit there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kept you alive.
And so what you can do here is just skip over a huge portion of this. And this is something that speedrunners will also use.
See ya, Robot
But what's
Dinosaur.
interesting, and I
Oh,
jumped
dear.
off there, is if Rush gets hit, we're gonna hang out with the robot dinosaur and make it
Okay.
feel good. If Rush
Oh,
gets
no.
hit, then he disappears immediately. If Mega Man gets hit, he'll get kicked back. And so when you're practicing that, one of the things I
Yeah.
tried to do is kind of cheat low, so that if I did mess it up, Mega Man would get hit as opposed
Nice.
to Rush getting hit and just stopping the entire run.
That robot's been on my Christmas wish list for years. Still
The-
haven't gotten it.
The dinosaur
Thanks
robot.
for nothing, Mom and Dad.
What?
Two.
Boring. Nope.
Still no
Your
dino
sniper
dog.
Joe.
Or dino.
Okay, now, here we go. Look at that. They went ahead and they made a robotic Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Aww.
Because why not?
If you're gonna make dinosaurs, go for it.
Oh, absolutely.
I love how there's also like robotic electric fences to keep the robotic dinosaurs in. It's
We
like,
all saw how that
just
works
in
in Jurassic
case,
Park.
again,
It just powers them up
authenticity.
and makes them more
I also
angry
how like
when
how
they touch the
chubby
fence.
he is.
Yeah.
Like, just go to the gym.
Yeah.
You do nothing all day.
My
Make
God.
yourself useful, robot
Really.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Really letting yourself go.
And we're using the Thunderbolt here right on his jaw, actually.
Yeah. And that's
Mhm.
just a little mid-stage boss.
Yeah.
So.
It's ironic
So this is cool. We
because
actually get to show off the score
what's
that
it
we talked
called?
about
Get
previously.
Right.
So we're gonna do
gets
that. We're
that
just gonna run the street.
ability.
Not good for
That
nature.
Pokemon.
Smokey the Bear is so
but
mad at you right now.
What is that? What am I thinking of?
Pretty sure they're not robotic, which is so sad. We've destroyed so many robotic things, and then nature comes along.
Not
They're
sure.
perfect for nature. I'm sorry, you have to go. So this tree here is the one we want to light up. And there you can see
That
is
Hmm.
boa
Aw.
constrictor's just mean mugging you. It's like,
Oh,
"Brr,
yeah,
What
I
are you doing to my tree?
this is my home.
Oh, it's fine. Wow, that happens.
You straight burned him.
So we have Beat here, and
Yeah.
he's hanging out, and I kind of like that he reacts when you shoot this. He's like, hey. So what you want to do is do a charge shot.
Okay.
Boom. Just blow that
Aw.
off, and then he's free.
Nice.
He's not gonna.
And Beat behaves a little differently in this game
Mhm.
than in some of the previous titles.
Yeah, so we have 4 beat whistles here.
Okay.
Is what we're seeing. Don't know. Let me think. Basically, the way he works, I'm trying to think. There's a closed pit. Oh, you know what there is? I think in this next area. If you fall in a pit, he'll actually pick you up and then pull you back out. In previous games, he would actually attack enemies.
Right.
So he comes in and is all like, "Hey, man, I'll save you."
You should try that jump again.
Yeah.
You can do it this time, buddy.
And like you saw in the store earlier, if you use up all 4 of your beat whistles, you can go ahead and just
Right.
buy more there.
Can go buy more.
All right.
Cool.
All right, you don't have much time left. Let's see if you can get this guy.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use an energy tank. Just 'cause
Okay.
I want to be prepared, you know.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that, and then we're going to use the freeze cracker. All right. Now we don't
The what
store
now?
point. We can do this. The freeze cracker.
Okay. We're
And
getting
so-
into new
We're in
territory.
trees.
Then.
Yeah.
Like, I am.
Go.
Yeah.
This is bold new frontier.
This is exciting.
Okay, this is Slash Man.
Yeah, he wants to be
Slash Man.
an X-Man. I'm
Sure.
not gonna say who, but just
Wolverine.
He wants to be. Yeah.
Super
like a
Saiyan
cross
X person.
Oh, that's true.
That wasn't obvious.
And so he hangs out and he just throws this boss.
Yeah.
He always made me so frustrated when I was practicing. Because he just jumps up there and throws like all this fruit at you or whatever, and if it hits you on the head, I'm going to have it hit me on the head because it is kind of funny. Here,
Okay.
let's see if I want him to do it, if he'll actually do it. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, he totally tricked you
Cooperate.
out there.
But if it lands on the ground, as you can see, it sticks you to the ground.
Yeah.
And you have to kind of just mash your buttons to break
Yep.
out of that. Here we go. And now Mega Man.
Oh, it's like you
Now
can't
he
do that
feels
on
like a
television.
fool.
Yeah. I'm just running around. I'm all embarrassed. It's a psychological battle in addition to, an actual battle.
Not bad.
So we're going to keep using this. As you can see, it does a lot of damage to him. The Scorpion
Seems that the
also works pretty
ice
well.
or whatever that is, it's either
but
ice
this
or
seems-
gear or
this seems
something.
more
I don't know.
effective from when I was
He
playing.
likes being in a cozy temperature.
Just
Seems like it's an ice.
But again, it'll be one
Yeah.
player will prefer one weapon.
Ow.
Yeah.
Another will go with a totally different strategy.
Yeah.
Like you
Aw.
were saying earlier, that's the freedom that these games allowed.
Well, that was it.
Remember Mega Man 2 with the metal blade? And you could just
Oh,
use that
man.
and just ruin like
Yeah.
actually Metal Man. I think it was 1 hit or 2 hits or something like that.
Yeah.
But then it also worked against some of the other
It
bosses.
worked against a ton.
Wonder how much time they're gonna leave for the rest of it.
Okay,
Do you have it in
let's
you?
do it. Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we can do it.
Oh
Alright.
no,
Next people don't need
they're
that.
just gonna beat
Yeah,
the
it's
game
fine.
or
We're just
something.
gonna- it'll just the whole day. And if we
All
beat the
day
game, we'll
long.
just start it over again. We'll show the first 4. And
Yeah.
Oh great.
Gosh, you just can't please this
I know.
guy.
It's like, yeah, it's okay, but it's limited. Range isn't
So,
so good.
so we've got for Smash, we've got our wall of people who've claimed fighters over here. I think Rob.
V-Rob.
Watch Rob. He'll be doing some Mega Man action later. I think.
Not bad,
So
not bad.
Watch out for that.
And speaking of that, it's funny you mentioned it. The Slash Claw is another move that's actually in Smash
Oh,
Brothers that Mega
okay.
Man has. Yeah,
Huh.
so we get a chance to see both of the Mega Man 7 moves.
Do they pull those from
here.
like all across the Mega Man series?
Yeah.
To put it, okay.
They do,
That's cool.
which is super cool. So apparently, turns out Bass, not a super cool guy, Bass Bass.
Bass Bass.
Sometimes he's a fish,
Fish
sometimes he's,
version.
Aw.
sometimes he's a subwoofer, it's fine. And so he just ruined the lab. And Mega
Okay.
Man's like,
Oh,
gosh, this
yeah,
guy that I
he
just
knows
met, maybe I shouldn't have given him the keys to the house, Dad. Sorry.
Yeah.
And this is not going to help make him the favorite.
And you
the
wonder
favorite
why I
robot.
don't love
Yeah,
you.
big rager here.
Yeah.
Dr. Wily, uh-oh.
Now you can tell that he's kind of covering Dr. Light here, but Dr. Light and Dr. Wily,
Yeah.
both very different people because one has a red tie and one has a blue.
Right.
And I think
Yep.
that's
And one's
really what it
Wily?
comes down to. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
for sure.
And it's funny, Dr. Wily actually used to be a colleague of Dr. Light's.
It's true,
But then
yeah.
he got all jealous
Mhm.
because Dr. Light was brilliant, so he was like, I'm going to be evil instead. He used
Yeah.
that voice too. It was really, really childish.
He's never been known for his
No.
Yeah.
Dr. Wily.
He flew off on his little spaceship.
So this will be cool. Once he finishes laughing,
Ha 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 ha.
Ha ha ha
we're
ha
going to go
ha.
off and we're going to check out his fortress. Now, come to think of it, I've got to be a little jealous if I'd be Dr. Light. He's got this
Huh.
out, and that seems to be about it. Dr. Wily has not just a fortress, but a fortress in every game, and that means, just
Robot
a whole
army.
castle.
But Dr. Light has love.
He's made a lot of really good real estate investments,
Mhm.
and I think that's kind of what helps him out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like a lot of the other,
I'm just staring in
I,
wonder
well,
at
it's,
Dr. Wily's
it's
castle.
impressive.
Every time.
he really makes good use of skulls in his design elements.
He likes
And
what he likes. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Just that tenacity to keep coming back
Yeah.
every time Mega Man destroys all
Life
his robot
lessons,
masters.
Yeah.
His
Even
whole
if you're
fortress
evil, just
set up.
keep
Mhm.
going.
He rebuilds again.
Yeah.
You know, it's really dedicated.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're cheering for him. One of these days he'll get that darn Mega Man. This
Bring
little
a-
dog too.
Yeah. Ah.
So
You
this
get
is,
your bubble.
This is getting pretty close to the end of the
Meh.
game.
Mm-hmm.
And
Popped it on each other.
The Dr. Wily's fortress, castle, whatever you want to call it, is always pretty intimidating. It's
Oh, God.
Multi-stage affairs to get through the whole thing.
Yeah. And this is pretty cool. So they're introducing an element here. And again, Mega Man's
When you
just
jump
great
on
games.
it, the
Like,
light
throw this
goes on.
this platform at
Switch.
you here, and And yeah, and basically when you're jumping out, the
Screw.
lights all turn off in the stage, but they put you in a place where if you fall in here, there's no pit. You know,
Right.
you can't kill yourself here.
Yeah.
So you can get the idea of, oh, okay, this is the concept, and then they, complicate it as you go through the stage.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't know that we're gonna.
Yeah, we'll have to just leave it here, I think, right?
No, they're gonna end it off here. Spoiler.
But also, it's awesome. We got to see.
Well,
more-
leaving it off here at the last second.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
great.
fantastic.
Again, Megaman 7
Ah.
Steam Shop right now.
I know.
If you liked what you saw,
Yeah.
That's cool.
Go check it out. Next
You
up,
know
we have
you did.
Hyrule Warriors. We're all
Ooh,
gonna
Hyrule
roll
Warriors.
Chris, Ellie, and Sam are up next.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
rad right here. Low.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good work.
Well, this has been long enough. I'm gonna end this and start it back up when they get back. So yeah, take a short intermission break.